Well, we already talked about one thriller on Triller, and Jermaine Ortiz, big fan of Michael Jackson, just like Israel and Asanya. He's going to try to deliver the same thing here, but in round two, Ray, what do you expect from Ortiz? Had a little success with the jab, but he's on the back foot.
Well, he really has to take advantage of that reach and the speed. What happens, the jab is so simple. We don't use it as much as we should.
And Israel, it almost appears at times Ortiz telegraphing the jab, allowing Segawa to see it.
Yeah.
He didn't see that.
He just caught a nice one right there.
And that was a hook.
Man, everyone came to throw down tonight here at the Staples Center as these two look at us staple each other here in round two. Lead left by Segawa, working the body while they clinch.
That's the thing I love about this game, man. You never know. Like you said, Ortiz's jab wasn't really landing before, but it might have been a setup. It might have been a bait just to let him know before he landed that hook.
Great point.
It's beautiful. Beautiful art of deception.
Just let those hands go.
A pulsating pace here in this, the opening encounter of what is one of the most unique nights in combat sports history. Only in 2020 as we continue to deliver more of the improbable. And Segawa, again, a little looping with some of the shots, but Ortiz unable to well, there he is. Against the southpaw, you want to deliver that right hand down the middle.
Yeah, you see, it seems like Ortiz has already found his rhythm now. He's found his flow a little bit more after catching Segawa with that left hook. But Segawa's still right there. He's still right there, but not really doing much in this round with the effectiveness of his punches. But Ortiz is getting the edge up on him now.
What Ortiz, why he's so effective is he's giving a little head feint, body feint. See here?
Yeah, there we go. The looks.
The whole looks.
The looks.
And we should mention Segawa, second consecutive fight in which he has served as a last-minute replacement. And he's fighting a 6-0 loss fighter in his last 8 matches. He's 3-2-1, or 3-2 with one knockout in those bouts. So Segawa used to being in this position, and Ortiz now really attacking with the jab back to orthodox, but Segawa touching the body with the left hook.
Yeah, I love that. I love the fact that Ortiz hides his stance switches very well. And that's one of the keys when you're a stance switcher. You have to be able to hide your stance switches without your opponent seeing, so you can deliver that rear hand. Because when you switch a stance, your lead hand becomes your rear hand, and sometimes they have no idea when it happens until it hits them in the face.
Under 20 seconds left here in the second stanza. Maybe the pace beginning to abate just a bit. But still, some good stuff through 2 rounds, and really good stuff there by Ortiz. A couple of right hooks to the body ring. Wow. Ortiz's head gets popped back like a proverbial bed dispenser there in round 2. But what a night, guys. We having fun here.
We're blessed.
And what an eclectic team. We got the undisputed welterweight champ, Sugar Ray, UFC middleweight champ.
At his chest, hooks upstairs, hooks to the body. No, I'm good. Okay. Put your hands through the fucking thing, okay? All right. You gotta touch his body. You got to. Inside, touch the body.
All right, about 10 minutes ago, we talk about being a unique night. Well, the only 3-time NBA slam dunk champion, the man with a 43.5-inch vertical, 5'9", Nate Robinson, played football. This guy's an uber athlete, and he is making his professional boxing debut coming up against, well, the problem child. Enough said. And this round 3 scheduled for 8 between Jermaine the technician Ortiz in the blue gloves and his opponent Suleiman Segawa in the black, and Segawa from southpaw stabbing Ortiz with the jab.
Segawa's corner suggested going to the body a little bit more.
Segawa's being a little bit more aggressive this round. I feel like his defensive tactics were a bit too predictable, so he's going to have to switch it up.
Get him.
The patterns of his defense when he pulls away from Ortiz, because Ortiz was starting to read that in the second round, but he's pressing the action here in the third round. So
And nice escape by Ortiz momentarily, Ray, getting out of the corner, resetting in the center of the ring, but now the bigger Segawa muscling him to the ropes.
I think Segawa should just fight. Just get him against the ropes in the corner.
make it a dog fight.
Make it a dog, exactly. Make it a dog fight.
A Snoop Dogg fight.
Snoop Dogg
Under
fight.
2 minutes remaining here in the third round. And again, Segawa with that long-range jab, but now a little more clinching. Ray, and when it comes to clinching, what are you trying to prove there? Because you expend a lot of energy in clinches.
Well, when you clinch, that means a lot of times you're hurt and you're trying to, calm down.
Keep him on his heels.
Throw his rhythm off.
Or you can make them tired. One thing I like to do, especially when I box, I like to lean on people and let them carry my weight. Ooh, look at
Some
that go.
incredible shots being landed.
Nice, beautiful setup there with the shovel punch.
Those were great punches.
Man, Ortiz brutalizing the body with the right hand while Segawa looking to keep him at bay with that jab. But Ortiz able to counter, is he?
That's beautiful. And I like the way Segawa's using that shoulder as well, using that soldier barge.
Nice cuffing right hook by Ortiz.
He's using that just to create space so he can land his wild hooks. And he's working it.
Man, the way these fights, and this is the opener of the pay-per-view, we had a featherweight fight in the free hour, but with these 8-round distance, I mean, the pace has been incredible. Maybe something to be said, right?
Now, this is confidence from Ortiz. He's in the corner, moving his head.
Wow, double left by Segawa, just barely backs up Ortiz. Ortiz binging his head down a bit, could leave him susceptible to the uppercut.
And don't be a stationary target with Ortiz.
Definitely. Off the center line. Once you hit, in and out.
Get out, move.
Ortiz
Hey, right there.
still working full-time as a union carpenter. Hopefully, he has the blueprint for victory. They have the blueprint for bruising each other.
That was a beautiful sequence. Ortiz literally landed whatever he wanted, and Segawa was
He's just hitting him.
just getting touched up.
What an amazing atmosphere here for the Legends Only League opener. Again, during these uncertain times, obviously no fans in attendance, but we hope you're enjoying it from wherever you may be viewing around the world. If you're into nostalgia, tonight brings you all the feels.
Jab downstairs with the cross right upstairs. Don't look up, but keep touching downstairs with the jab. I still need you to start doubling the hook. Uppercut. Hook to the body.
Round 4, gentlemen. Round 4. Don't load up, man. Just touch him, okay? Just touch him. All right? Touch him. Keep touching. All right? Don't
Sure, baby.
Don't think.
Sure. Don't give him time to think. Keep the jab in his face. But like I said, you got to aim cross to the chest, hook upstairs. Every time you go cross down, bring the hook up. Touch off that.
All right? Let's go. We know it's going to get a little ugly. You ready for that? Let's go. Ahí mismo, dan los brazos.
Round number 4 scheduled for 8. And they say that you don't choose boxing, boxing chooses you. But Ortiz attends Wentworth Institute and Worcester State University, says medical school could be in his future. Always good to have a backup plan, but right now he's trying to back up Segawa. Little Israel Adesanya there.
Segawa into the matrix right there with Neo.
That was total.
Oh, and did you see the sidestep and then the right hand? So Segawa digging into his bag of tricks.
Nice. There you go. Don't let him step. Back to the jab. Nice. Punch off that.
But Ortiz able to use his footwork, Ray.
Nice. Keep working, Jermaine. Keep
well,
as strong as you go.
That's what gives him
Working
problems.
there.
Keep moving those legs.
Working there. Turn them punches.
Here comes a soldier barge, shoulder barge, create space, and then fire roll. He was using his head as well. We called that the nodder back in the day. Still using his head. Not a headbutt, but just to kind of like
Wow, just beautiful combination executed by Ortiz. Nice lead, left uppercut lands, the second one misses for Segawa. How do you like? How do you like this stuff? I mean, we're being
like them
spoiled.
apples. Love him. Segawa's starting to look like he's slowing down, but he's still being tenacious and he's still being a fighter.
Gets clipped with the left cross, and boy, Segawa took that shot, rolled a bit with it, but Ortiz digging away to the body, goes upstairs with the jab from the southpaw position, past the midway point of the fourth frame.
Ortiz is he's thinking wise. I mean, he's not just throwing punches, he's thinking.
Yes, he is.
He's placing his shot.
And he's timing him as well as he landed that counter left hook, although beautiful weave and ducking under there by Segawa, is he?
Yeah, definitely. And like I said, Segawa's starting to look like he's slowing down in this round, and Ortiz, I feel can feel that.
And that will slow Segawa down, a shock to the system as Ortiz just thudding, including the jab, a stiff, sharp jab.
Yeah, I feel like Ortiz can feel him slowing down. He's getting the momentum on his side now.
Yeah, Ortiz the matador.
And like Ray said, he's starting to pick his shots and place them nicely. That's dope.
Ortiz continues to be first. Segawa with the peekaboo guard there, the high guard, but now backed up to the fence.
Look at the body language. Look at the body language between both of
Backed
them.
up to the fence. Is he backed up to the ropes?
Yeah, boy, look at that.
He said back up to the fence.
Yeah, there's definitely not a lot of pop for Segawa, maybe just trying to score some points here in the final seconds, but Ortiz continues to dig away with the left hook to the body.
Bing, 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 bing.
I mean, now we're finding out how good he is in southpaw.
A beautiful round for the Jermaine Ortiz, living up to his nickname, the Technician. Oh, little Roy Jones Jr. and Ortiz.
Oh, man.
The technician.
You watch the body language in that round right there. You can see who the hunter was and who the prey was.
Bing, 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 bing.
To Ortiz.
Or the technician.
Yup, the Technician is the sobriquet.
Yeah, the technician.
Deep breath. I need deep breath. Hold it. Let it out slowly. Make sure relax. Let that out too. Slow in. Make sure relax.
Why not? 2020.
Better out than in.
Segawa.
Oh, all that pretty shit. Don't give him that pretty. Stop going right here. Then throw the left upstairs. Shit. Jab down, bring the left up. You got to.
Well, we await our next encounter coming up later tonight, a celebrity fight. There's the problem child, the internet superstar, over 31 million followers across all social media platforms. He talks a garbage dump worth of trash, but hey, he's been in the ring as a pro before. We'll have a second fight against the debuting Nate Robinson. That one should be interesting. And this one has definitely been more than interesting as well. What a combination by Segawa.
Yeah, Segawa likes it. He's starting strong whenever the rounds come, but he has to keep that pace, that tempo, and manage his gas tank better.
Ortiz with the technique, that sharp jab, and that was honed in the amateurs. He made it to the 2015 National Golden Gloves, losing to Teofimo Lopez in the final as he continues to pivot away from the ropes in the corner ring.
That was a thing of beauty. He pivoted out, smooth on balance and everything.
We know Israel Adesanya can bust a move. You got to be impressed with the footwork here.
100%. Like I said, one way to get a jump on fight right there. See the way he turned him right there?
Yes.
Get away from the ropes and take the center of the ring. Beautiful footwork.
Vasily Lomachenko also very adept at the angles and throwing punches while moving.
There's levels to this shit.
Amen.
Vasily's at the highest level of that.
And there's again the jab. That's been...
I'm good. Accidental headbutt, all right?
Was it a cut?
Okay.
Let's go.
It's an accidental headbutt. Referee allowing it to continue, and Segawa appears to be okay. Just past the midpoint of the fifth.
Segawa seems like he's recovered very well from the last round, looking very tired. He seems like he's recovered well from that now.
And again, just 8 rounds as we head towards the much-anticipated main event, the return of the legends, and Segawa and Ortiz earning their keep here in the opening contest.
Now, Ortiz, he's really set this man up for that left hand and right.
Yeah, you gotta hit him more. He's not hitting him more.
He's thinking here.
Nice.
Getting out of the corner.
Yeah, Ortiz continues to be able to
quicker.
escape, but Segawa having a much better round, like you said, Israel. And with Ortiz, he has that sharp jab, needs to continue to put the combos together.
And now he's moving. Damn.
Wow.
Nice.
Everyone paying tribute here tonight.
Look at him. I love it.
I'm sure you do, my friend. Might be looking into a mirror at times.
But one thing about that as well, he's not just doing it for show. A lot of people might see that and think he's just trying to show off, but he's disrupting Segawa's timing with that.
Great round
Yeah, good shot.
for Segawa going to the body. Competitive clash here. Naples Center.
Perfect shot.
The debut of the Legends Only League.
Yeah, he gotta step his game up.
And I'm joined by, of course, legendary Sugar Ray Leonard and a future legend in Israel Adesanya.
Left hand up.
Yeah, you call him downstairs. As soon as I said you call him with the jab down, overhand left. Jab down, overhand left. It's there. You call him as soon as you do it. You call him. Give him to him again. Just fill him out with the jab, keep filling, then sneak it in. You don't, all you gotta do is do one time to sneak that overhand left.
On the jab, when you're in close, make sure tight. If you head under his and work off that, you can step around him.
quicker.
Set him up for a body shot. All right?
He paused with the jab, throws an overhand left.
Good shot.
Wow,
I didn't
that
know
was
it-
beautiful.
I didn't know it was that shot.
He came back with another one. And you look at the jab, the extension on it as well. He had the range. You could find that shot anywhere.
Just half of Ortiz's 13 victories have been via form of knockout. He's undefeated at 13-0. Segawa is 13-1. Segawa from Kampala, Uganda, now fighting out of Silver Springs, Maryland.
Uganda.
Ortiz, native of Worcester, Massachusetts. And he is, ahead in terms of punches landed in round 5. Again, just a competitive affair. A lot of a good pace here. Man, the jab really is everything, and Ortiz sticking to the fundamentals, Ray.
I'm really, the whole time, even the first fight, I'm so impressed with the conditioning of these fighters.
100%. You can see they haven't really slowed down too much, or if even like Segawa, when he did, he recovers very well and comes back and presses the action. They came in good nick, both of them.
Israel, you've boxed, you've kickboxed, you've been an MMA fighter. The training is similar but different. When you were boxing, was it that much different from, I mean, other than the disciplines, in terms of conditioning, you do different things?
For me, the shoulder conditioning, I had to make sure I was able to punch for long periods of time without getting tired. So getting my shoulders conditioned, that was one thing I could say was a little bit challenging, but I mean, I rise to the occasion when it comes to challenges.
And there's a lead, left uppercut and a jab from the southpaw, Segawa. What do you like more in this fight right now, Israel?
I'm liking the way they almost in a stale. The angles, wow,
That's beautiful.
Beautiful. See that, hit him with the jab and then almost teleported behind him. I love it when guys do that.
More
Because as they're turning, you can catch them as well, where they're trying to find out where you are in the space of the ring.
Yeah, and Ortiz been showcasing his angle.
Oh, there we go.
A jab in his left, but he almost paid for his showboating right there.
Africa.
Segawa tagged him, but Ortiz
Segawa.
recuperating.
Oh, he tried to upcut.
Going to the well.
He tried to upcut.
Yeah, that's a bit of a tell now. Like, he's done it a few times, so Segawa was able to read him when he's bouncing. When he's bouncing, he knows, right, he's about to attack. So Segawa intercepted him right there.
You see that shot to the body? I mean, Segawa is really composed here.
And remember, Ortiz doing the showboating when Roy Jones Jr. did it against James Toney. Toney tried to do it too, and he got knocked out.
He got clipped.
What a great fight that was. Really, maybe
That's an iconic moment.
Nate Floss Ultra for Roy Jones Jr., of course, also ascended to the heavyweight championship. But let's not forget what we're seeing in front of our eyes. A great matchup between Jermaine Ortiz, 24 years of age, against the 29-year-old Sulaiman Segawa. Another
Down the pipe.
beautiful right hand by Ortiz, teeing off and again lands the shot. And Segawa's got to get away from the ropes.
Get up now.
Great combinations by both guys. Both men. Good chins, by the way.
Saturday night's all right for fighting.
Keep that hook to the body.
Round, gentlemen.
Keep it. All right. Keep the hook.
7.
Step your game up,
I need you to pick up
Africa.
I need you to pick up the pace.
All right.
Where Ortiz gets.
You can do it, my brother.
You good here?
Yeah, I'm good. Force him back. Force him back.
I don't want you to. I want you to fight.
When he stuff, you gotta box him. Box him. When you start throwing that pretty stuff, go in there. All this is open. When his hands hit, all this is open. He waiting for you to go upstairs. Just so he can duck down, try to sneak an uppercut.
Yeah, you see here Ortiz bouncing, trying to. This is a tell for him. Now he's about to attack, and Segawa intercepted him beautifully because he knew whenever he was bouncing, he's getting ready to attack. He's getting ready to spring in, and that was a beautiful interception by Segawa.
Yes, and it was Ortiz trying to lay the trap, trying to bait him, but he paid for it. Segawa, as we continue here, the penultimate round, we're scheduled for 8. This is round number 7, a highly competitive affair between the undefeated Jermaine Ortiz and Suleiman Segawa.
Oh man, this is what I really miss about boxing. One of the things I miss about boxing is like in a close fight, you got another round or two, and you push it, work hard.
Oscar De La Hoya against Felix Trinidad here. Ortiz better. He's got to keep punching here in round number 7.
And credit to Ortiz, because I know how hard that is. Look at the angles. I know how hard that is to be bouncing on your feet late in the round. So it shows the level of his conditioning that he's able to do that.
And he wants to, even though Segawa's the longer fighter, has the reach advantage, but it's Ortiz maybe just trying to continue to tire out Segawa, pick his spots, duck there with a right uppercut, but Segawa continues to flash the jab. Oh, nice counter right uppercut by Ortiz, but Segawa comes right back, Ray.
Oh, yeah, Segawa is really doing a great job here. Body shots.
Nice.
Ortiz he's very mobile.
Yeah, while he's being mobile, he's trying to rest. But I love the way Segawa's cutting him off as well, not giving him a break, staying right in his face.
And it's about time, because we've seen Ortiz being able to escape a lot.
Yeah, so Segawa, instead of following him, chasing him around the ring,
Counter right uppercut, another right, couple right uppercut.
Let's roll.
We saw Gervonta Davis land maybe the uppercut of the year against Leo Santa Cruz, and we've seen a buffet of uppercuts here.
Call that
in
a
this
strike
fight.
weekend.
We have the Ayatollah of anime. Wow, Ortiz.
Good jab.
Another jab there, Ray.
I would say these guys, all these fights have been like evenly matched.
Well, that's one thing we'd like to see throughout the sport. The best fighting the best, not necessarily saying that here. These two are up-and-comers, but it is all about matchmaking. And boxing fans want to relive the glory days, Israel.
100%. I respect the matchmaking in this whole card. So far, it hasn't felt like.
Segawa takes the knee after that.
Was that a body shot? Was that a body shot?
That was like a phantom body shot.
Oh, it was a body shot.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He had no choice. Involuntary body response. He had to take a knee.
Wow.
Continue, hands up. All right.
Now we're going to see how well he can recover.
The
Oh, man.
Jermaine Ortiz fishing for his knee stoppage. And yeah,
Look at his elbow. His elbow's protecting that liver at all costs.
Ortiz hunting Segawa. Segawa trying to protect. He's a wounded prey. And Ortiz looking
it's
for the
over.
kill shot here. Ortiz and the referee has intervened. And
It's
Jermaine,
over.
the technician Ortiz, improves
It's
to
over.
14-0 with his
It is over.
stoppage. And he does it in style.
It is over, yo. He hurt that
I
man.
didn't see the replay. I didn't see the
Damn, he hurt that man.
That was a phantom body
hurt
shot.
him.
It was a beautiful competitive fight till then, and he just snuck that one in there.
Damn, he hurt my brother. He hurt my brother.
So what a start here. Legends Only League. Jermaine the Technician Ortiz on the biggest stage of his career and really showcasing his skills. Suleiman Segawa, again, hats off, you guys. He took this fight on short notice. Showed a lot of heart, showed a lot of technique, but couldn't endure the body shot.
Represent my hometown. You're supporting me. I love them. All right, Pete.
All right, Israel, here, let's take a look at the finish and how it was set up.
So he's on him right there. Boom.
Oh, wow.
That
It's
was
like
a
an
sneaky
uppercut
shot
to
one.
the liver.
Yeah, it was a sneaky one as well. Instantly, look at the pain in his face. face.
Yeah,
Look at the wince.
it's a delayed reaction.
Yeah, those are the worst
That's-
ones too.
oh,
Those are the worst ones.
You know what I mean?
Well, Boxer will be pleased with that liver
Oh,
shot.
yeah, definitely. Hey, shots